This video is for the Scratch project assignment 4 levels. First, go to scratch.mit.edu. Then you're going to click on sign in the top right corner. Type your username with no@hanoverstudents.org. Type your password and then click on sign in. Next, you're going to click on the folder up in the top right corner and click on See Inside. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to click on your character sprite, and you're going to duplicate the last if block, which is right here. It says if health equals 0. So you're going to put your pointer on that last if block, 2-finger click on it, and choose duplicate. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put that right underneath that last if block, just like this. Now we're going to put our pointer on the stop all block, and then what we're going to do is do a 2-finger click and delete. So now we've got kind of a blank in that if block. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to change that new if block. So we're going to click on data, and then you should have the variable score, and you're going to replace health with score instead. And we can just delete that health block, so 2-finger click and delete. And so then we want to make it so that when there's a certain score, we go on to the next level. So for example, we can say if score equals 5. So if you hit your enemy 5 times, then you'll go on to the second level. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to add a broadcast block. So you're going to click on events, and you're going to make a broadcast block that says broadcast level 2. So you're going to click and drag the broadcast block to go into the if block. And then from here, we're going to click on the drop down arrow and click on new message. And we're going to call the new message level 2. Click OK. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add a new receiving block. So we have to tell our enemy that it's level 2 time. So you're going to click on your enemy sprite, and then you're going to click and drag the when I receive block. And you just want to make sure that it says when I receive level 2, so it might not say it right away. Anyway, then what you're going to do is you're going to 2-finger click right on this last, or actually right after the when flag clicked, so it should say point and direction. So you're going to 2-finger click on that and choose duplicate. And then we're going to stick it right onto the when I receive level 2. Now, the difference is what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to set a different speed. So, for example, it says set speed to 20. Well, on level 2, maybe I want to set the speed to 30. So I'm just going to change that number. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add a sprite that appears that says level 2. That way, players will know that they're on level 2. So we're going to click on the paintbrush next to where it says new sprite. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to click on the T, and you can change the font if you want. And then what you'll do is you'll just type in level 2, and this is going to appear when people get onto the second level. So if you want, you can make it bigger. So for example, I'm gonna make it a bit bigger here. So now that'll appear when somebody gets to level 2. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to click on scripts, and then we're going to click and drag, click on events if we're not in events already. Click and drag the when flag clicked block into the blank space. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make that level 2 sprite hide. So we really only want it to show when somebody gets to level 2. Right now it's showing even though we're not on level 2. So then what we're going to do is we're going to click on looks and then click and drag a hide block to connect to the when flag clicked. Then we're actually going to put in another receiving block. So click on events, and then we're going to say when I receive level 2. So we're going to click and drag when I receive and make sure that it says level 2, when I receive level 2. Then what we're going to do is we're going to click on looks, and we're going to add a show block. So when I receive level 2 show. So now it's going to be hidden when we click the green flag, but when we get to level 2, it's going to show. We are going to actually drag a hide block right here, and you'll see why in a minute. So we're going to connect that to the show block. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to click on control and then click and drag wait 1 second to go in between the show and the hide. Because otherwise it would continue to show forever. We just want it to flash on the screen for a second. So when I receive level 2, show, wait a second, hide. And then we can change the amount of seconds that it appears. So for example, maybe have it appear for 3 seconds or so. And so now if we click the green flag, what'll end up happening is once we get to that 5 for the score, so right now I've got 2, 3, 4, now I just have to be able to score 5 points. But anyway, once you score 5 points, level 2 appears and then it disappears. And that's it.